Hey guys, it's a marvelous Monday. Remember, we decided that Mondays are going to be marvelous. We're not going to be depressed because it's the beginning of a new week. We're going to celebrate that it's the beginning of a new week, which means the beginning of a new you, beginning of a new journey, beginning of a step towards your dream, towards your mission. So, today my topic is keep pushing. So, some years ago, I suffered really bad from functional depression. Yes, I'm self-diagnosed. I was going through the motions and doing everything that I felt everybody needed from me. But inside, I was dying. I was drowning. And I never wanted to be alone because being alone with my thoughts was usually not a positive place to be. And I think a lot of people go through that. I think they just have those moments or those stretches that they just you don't feel like necessarily getting out of bed. You don't feel like moving forward. I want you to know that's normal. It's something that we as humans go through because sometimes life can be overwhelming. Sometimes the burden just seems too much to carry. And, I had people reach out and be like, well, how did you handle that? I didn't handle it well. But at some point, when I turned 57, I was like, I just need peace. So I spent a whole year searching for peace. Now, for me, a lot of that peace came from studying the Bible, spending time finding out stuff that I actually like to do, writing, because that's my superpower. But I realized that our peace sometimes completely depends on our own state of mind. Whether we're going to allow our thoughts to control us or whether we're going to allow ourselves to celebrate the positive. And I know I say this a lot, but I say it a lot because you need to hear it. I know people that escape to drugs. They escape to alcohol. They escape to food. They escape to sex. They escape to all these temporary things and then realize that afterwards, those feelings of being overwhelmed are still there. Yeah, you had that moment or two of pleasure, but it didn't bring you peace. I challenge you guys to try to find your peace. Like I said, it took me a good year. Like, as the year went on, I began to gain more and more of this peace. But it's not going to come overnight. Don't beat yourself up because you want to be positive and things aren't working the way you want them to. It's a process. It really is. And it's this crazy roller coaster of highs and lows. But I guess what I'm challenging you to do is hold on to those highs. And then when you hit the lows, remember the highs. Remember those times when you were doing great. Remember those things that brought you lasting joy, not a temporary fix or a temporary escape. The way to find peace is not to escape your life, but to manage to find peace within it. Because let me tell you something about peace. Peace is something that you're going to feel even when things are not going well. Like, I'm at a point in my life now where even on my bad days, I still know that I have peace. I may have some struggles, but I have peace. And it's a peace that passes all understanding. Those of you that grew up in the church know what that means. And it's not something that I can package for you, but I can tell you that I truly am praying for you. I may not call each of you by name because I don't know who all, but I do pray for whoever is watching these, that somehow the Lord is using me to uplift somebody else. So my advice for you is to keep pushing. I'm telling you from experience that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You may not be able to see it right now, but it's there. And know that somebody loves you and cares enough about you that they want you to find that peace. So when the weights get too heavy, put them down. Get somebody to help you carry them. Because you can't keep pushing if you're allowing the weights to hold you back. If you're keep looking back to the mistakes you've made in the past. If you keep holding other people responsible for something that went wrong in your life. Even if they did it, you can't hold on to that. And it's going to be some of the hardest decisions you've had to make. But it is worth it in the long run when you find that peace. The peace to forgive people, whether they've asked for your forgiveness or not, and to be able to move on. There's a peace that comes with that. So I'm challenging you to keep pushing. Know that I'm praying for you and that I'm here. Just keep pushing. You guys, now listen, have a marvelous Monday. Seriously, Mondays can be great. And please, above all else, be good to each other. Bye.